I support our troops. And I looked at that bumper sticker and I thought, what does that mean? You know, support should be an active verb, not a passive verb. Quilts of Valor is a national foundation started by Catherine Roberts back in 2003. And she's a Blue Star mom. She had a dream and saw a young man sitting at the side of his bed with demons around him, and he was very unsettled. In the next frame of her dream, she saw him wrapped in a quilt, and his demeanor was much improved.
Quilts of Valor, we make quilts to give to veterans and current service members who have been touched by war. Now that touched by war, that's kind of a broad term. Some of them have been in Afghanistan. We, of course, are trying to finish all of our World War II veterans that we know. And the first presentation I went on, he was 94. And he was so thankful and touched that someone would make him a handmade quilt. They get lots of medals and ribbons, but a handmade quilt just really, really touched him.
Well, myself, I'm a veteran, and so it's my way of thanking the guys and ladies who served in combat. I was fortunate enough not to have to serve in combat, so this is my way of thanking them.
Well, I was thrilled when they came here and they asked me, they knew about my loft. We call it the loft. It's our retreat center, which is upstairs. And they came and asked me if they could come here and work on their Quilts of Valor quilts once a month. And I said indeed they could, because I don't have time to do a lot of sewing. I do some, especially for the shop. But it was my way of being involved and giving a little bit to that wonderful community service they do.
So this is an opportunity to be able to give back. And my first husband was a veteran, so I just have a special place in my heart for veterans.
We are always looking for new volunteers. I like to say if you can tell the difference between the hot and the cold side of an iron, we can find a job for you to do. We have worked with young people, home ec classes, 4-H groups, homeschool, all the way to senior centers. And there are 3 groups currently in the Twin Cities that meet once a month. But we are certainly always looking for volunteers to do the work, and we have been blessed with funding in Minnesota from individuals, from service groups. It's always needed, but volunteers are even more so, are needed even more so. And then the requests from family and friends of these veterans and active military to let us know who they are, where they are, and so that we can tangibly thank them with a Quilt of Valor.